Hey guys, I wanted to give you an update on Donald Trump's latest press conference that was done on January 31st, 2025. A lot of implementations of his new executive order will begin today, February 1st. I was looking at the list on the Department of Government website. There are about 30 agencies that will be affected by these DEI and funding cuts. Which will save us about $1 billion starting out just with those changes. Trump really has it out for China, China, Mexico, and Canada, as he has a problem with the fentanyl pipeline coming in from China, and it's coming in through Canada and Mexico. And he believes that they are all in cahoots, and he has a problem with it. So he's going to be putting tariffs on top of tariffs for these countries for this type of activity. And he also says that the deficit needs it. Also, when it comes to the Panama Canal, Trump is very adamant about taking back the Panama Canal as it was the most expensive project in American history, not only financially, but due to a loss of 38,000 lives due to the jungle conditions such as mosquitoes and malaria. And Panama has violated our agreement with them by letting China basically take control of this after it was we had brokered a deal after building it for them, and they have not lived up to their end of the bargain based on Trump's words, so we will be taking it back. That will not be negotiable. Also, Venezuela, Trump has it out for you. He says that you do not treat your people correctly, and he wants to correct this. Also, Social Security. Now, a lot of people are worried about Social Security. And based on the information that I've seen, Trump is putting tariffs on top of tariffs that are already in place, that some that will reach between about 50% and 100% tariffs. This is actually supposed to be utilized to stimulate the economy and save the Social Security and Medicaid programs. Based on Trump's exact words, he does not intend to change any of the American policies that we have in place to help low-income people and people that need that type of help. He wants to make sure that he is not undermined. He does not want to provide funding for the LGBTQ community. He does not want to provide funding for the illegal immigrant community. And I think that a lot of the blacks and Hispanics and what would be considered the minorities in the country need to actually listen to what he's saying and stop listening to the propaganda displayed through the media about him, because he specifically spoke to Black Americans and Hispanic Americans in a press conference about a week ago. And I believe that he does have our best interest in mind. The guy is a businessman. Let him take care of business. Today alone, it looks like we're going to save $1 billion based on the paperwork that I just looked at this morning. And I think it's very much needed. So to answer the question about Social Security, will it be going away? Absolutely not. Trump basically said the exact opposite, that he is here to save Social Security and Medicaid. And if it was not for him, and if it was left up to another Democratic term, then we would probably be at the end of the road with our Social Security funds, as they were handled very irresponsibly and handed out to people that were not deserving and had not paid into the fund by being a productive citizen of our community. So these are your Donald Trump updates from the press conference yesterday. The tariffs are implemented today. He will be putting tariffs on Canada, Mexico, China. These are mostly based on the fentanyl production again. He will be putting tariffs on the European Union of at least 20%. And his logic behind all of these tariffs is that we have been treated unfairly, as everyone has been putting tariffs on us, and we have not put tariffs on them back, and we actually need the funds to help our government. He also plans to put a stop to the Ukraine and Russian war, where he has been conversing back and forth with Putin, and they are looking to do something significant to stop the loss of lives over there, which at this point would be about 800,000 lives on the Russian side, and it would be about 600 or 700,000 lives on the Ukraine side, which makes it appear that Ukraine may be winning the war, except they are getting arms from NATO. If they weren't getting arms from NATO, they would probably be decimated. All right. So that is my Donald Trump rant for today, guys. I am Twaun X. This is the Double Take Podcast. Please don't forget to like the video.